In 1935, before sportsmen were united by the National Wildlife Federation, Ding Darling said,
"With all this potential voting strength, the wildlife conservationists together exert less influence on our government, both state and national, than the Barrel Rollers Union in Pumpkin Center."
He started the cooperative movement that we celebrate tonight. In 1961, President John F. Kennedy called for our movement to inspire a nation.
Thus, it is our task, in our time and in our generation, to hand down undiminished to those who come after us, as was handed down to us by those who went before, the natural wealth of beauty which is ours.
In 2006, after 70 years of hard work, the National Wildlife Federation is inspiring conservation partnerships across the land. Our many successes from the past year show that after 70 years of conservation, we're re-energizing a movement and still going strong. From the streets of New Orleans to the grasslands of Montana, to television sets nationwide, the National Wildlife Federation and the affiliate partners have been responding to the threat of global warming. At the annual meeting in New Orleans, hundreds of affiliate leaders saw firsthand the effects of global warming on this historic city. There, they heard from local experts on the impact from Hurricane Katrina and from the EPA administrator on what we must do to protect our coasts.
As I said before, EPA and the President are determined to increase the quantity and quality of our nation's wetlands.
Participants from around the country did their part to help New Orleans recover in the first of its kind NWF Restoration Day project.
Oh, it's great. I mean, it's just wonderful to come out here and help the folks of Louisiana build back after, Katrina.
The global warming work didn't stop there. A nationwide NWF poll revealed compelling insight into Americans' attitudes on global warming.
Because a lot of the results, quite frankly, were pretty surprising to me.
The NWF teams were deployed in several key states to get the word out. The message is clear. This important voting bloc wants action on this critical issue. Press conferences, satellite interviews, VIP visits, and hard work from our affiliates made headlines around the country. NWF affiliate partners continue to make big contributions to this effort. The successful Montana Climate Challenge, the Florida Delegation Global Warming Briefing, and the upcoming Tribal Lands Climate Conference are just 3 examples of groundbreaking partnerships. These efforts educated lawmakers and the public alike on the growing movement to confront global warming. The latest climate research has also been the focus of 2 breakthrough NWF reports. An unfavorable tide put the threat to Florida's multi-billion-dollar sport fishing industry in the spotlight. Fueling the Fire revealed the exploding danger of wildfires and the tough realities for wildlife in the West due to climate change. The science is clear. The time to act is now. And the National Wildlife Federation and its partners are working every day to find solutions.
Like it or not, global warming will be the defining issue of the 21st century.
Burning fossil fuels not only leads to climate change, but also releases toxins into the air.
The scientists that you speak with, they really have gone to the point where they believe that the more they look for mercury out there, the more they find it.
In Poisoning Wildlife, the reality of mercury pollution, the report reveals how this dangerous toxin is finding its way into terrestrial ecosystems and wildlife, like songbirds and other land animals. The new reality is that this heavy metal is not just for water, wetlands, and fish anymore. To ensure the health of North America's precious inland sea, the National Wildlife Federation and our partners in Healing Our Waters Great Lakes Coalition held the 2nd annual Great Lakes Restoration Conference. Conservation leaders joined with state and federal agency representatives to push for a comprehensive federal bill to restore the lakes, prevent pollution, and stop invasive species. It was the 2nd year of the Great American Backyard Campout and another repeat success. Tens of thousands of campers registered for this fun family event, and some made it on TV.
When I was a kid, I subscribed to Ranger Rick, and I loved it. It was my favorite magazine. I can't wait till he's old enough to enjoy it as well.
2 familiar NWF faces also made it onto the small screen across the country. Naturalist Craig Tufts wowed Martha Stewart with green gardening tips, And naturalist Dave Mizejewski showed America the importance of healthy pollinators. Dave is also co-host of Animal Planet's Backyard Habitat Show. Now in its second season, and with 2 primetime specials coming up, Backyard Habitat helped us reach our goal of 70,000 certified habitats in our 70th anniversary year. Congratulations! On the big screen, NWF was a hit with Hoot, a multi-million-dollar feature from Jimmy Buffett, New Line Cinema, and Walden Media. With screening events around the country, premieres in Florida and D.C., on-screen public service messages, and even habitat restorations, no one could miss the Federation's link to this family film. Now that 500,000 DVDs are in the marketplace, NWF's message will live on with an inspirational segment with the stars and author at the beginning of the film, and 2 high-profile DVD extras. The Endangered Species Act gave a big hand to the Yellowstone grizzly bear and the bald eagle. Both of these icon species can soon celebrate their removal from the endangered and threatened species list. It's a huge success story for the Endangered Species Act and for everyone that loves wildlife and wild places. From the valleys of Yellowstone and in the skies across the nation, our movement takes wing. Strong and vigilant as the majestic symbol of our nation, the National Wildlife Federation and our trusted partners raise the bar in the conservation movement and set the standard for excellence for protecting wildlife for our children's future.